Joseph, you ready? It's good. You want to tell them we're ready to start? All right.
Wind up, back up.
Got him? All right. Good afternoon. I'm Sheriff Manuel Gonzalez III. We're here today with our federal partners from the FBI, ATF, DEA, Secret Service, and the U.S. Marshal's Office. Also included is probation and parole. We're doing everybody know, this was not so long ago. This used to be to actually come out and visit with. But just recently we had a homicide here at the Smiths, and people are feeling very unstable right now in this area, the business owners, and this is exactly why all our deputies come out and all our federal partners come out, because this has turned into a very infested crime area. So I can't thank our federal partners enough for the collaboration and the cooperation of working alongside with us, because we're totally committed to fighting crime in this area. I can't thank the deputies enough for actually going out and interfacing with all the business owners possible. They understand that if they don't get the information from the public, we're not going to be successful. So they totally get that. The deputies are support people that, and to include our civilians, are out here. If you have any questions, I know you're more interested in riding along than you are listening to me. So I'm going to take a couple of questions and we'll get you out there and get started. Anyway,
Were you in your department invited this morning with the mayor and his metro crime sweep? And if you were, how deals a blow to fighting crime when you this work?
So invited, and so we're not going to 15 people in the city. There's over, to a briefing the other day with the gentleman, he's telling me that they instituted warrants. They say there's possibly 300,000 outstanding warrants. People aren't worried about 15 people. We're worried about the most violent repeat offenders, and that's why we're collaborating with our federal partners. So we're focused on the needs of the people. We don't have enough, the whole city of Albuquerque, and whenever we have an opportunity, come out and we make sure that we service any people. So thank you for your question.
What is a GRIP operation?
Gang recognition and patrol.
And how do operations like this make areas safer?
It makes them safer because we don't patrol up here all the time. We're going to take information, intelligence, we're going to work with our partners, and then we're going to identify the people that we can that are the most dangerous, and if we can, we'll arrest those people if they're committing crimes and or if they're outstanding fugitives, then we'll be able to arrest them and hold them accountable.
What's the ultimate goal today?
Ultimate goal is for the community. This is an opportunity for us to interface with the public, the business people that are concerned, and get information. Ultimately, the main goal is to develop a relationship between us and the public, so we gain their trust in sharing information with us, and then us being able to use that information to their benefit. Okay. Yes, sir.
What specifically are you going to be looking for today while your officers are out on patrol?
Captain, is there anything specifically that we're going to look at specifically? Because he has the operation plan. Come on up.
So we're here to just concentrate on, like the sheriff said, repeat offenders, people that are out here doing bad things, and if you're out here and you're breaking the law, that's who we're looking for, and we will be looking for you.
What's the difference between what you normally do on a normal day and versus today, where you're doing the same thing? Don't you do that every day?
Well, on a normal day, you're gonna really the focus is calls for service. So we have a computer-aided dispatch. We're getting calls for service. They're prioritized. Our deputies are answering those questions or answering those calls, and this is much different because this is very more directed and specific. So if we go in there and meet with somebody from a business and they tell us, hey, this is an issue, then our deputies will address that issue. That's the difference.
How many sheriffs do we have out here today?
I don't know, guys, how many of there are you? Give me a guesstimation. At least 50. I would say, I would venture to say there's probably more like 80 because we have some people in the backdrop. We can't have everybody actually on camera because some people are working in UC capacity, undercover capacity. So I'd venture to say there's at least 80 to 90 people out here today. Is there anything else? Do you have any questions of any of our partners? Anyone?
Bueller. Bueller.
Who is all represented today?
ATF, DEA, Secret Service, FBI, office, and then also probation and parole. Did I miss anybody? And then of course BCSO. All right.
Specifically, are your partners helping you in today's operation?
Does anybody want to speak to that? Raul, come on up. Raul from the FBI. Introduce yourself, sir.
Can you please say and spell his name for us so we can
Sure.
say it correctly? Thank
It's
you.
Raul Bujanda, first name easy, R-A-U-L, last name B as in boy, U-J-A-N-D-A. So from the FBI perspective, we work with Manny and his folks on a daily basis. We're embedded within my office, and we're obviously embedded within his unit, so we're here to support, and we're going to do everything we possibly can to make sure that they get whatever they need. On any investigation that we can take a state, local matter and make it a federal violation, take a federal case, that's what we're going to do.
Thank you,
Thanks,
sir.
Manny.
Thank you.
Are
Thank
there
you.
any FBI agents working with the deputies out in the car today?
So, like, we have a task force that's already in place. We have two actually task forces that we have in place. So you could say on a daily basis we always are working together.
Right.
When was the last grip operation? How successful was it? How many people were you able to get?
Captain, come on up. You might as well stand by over here. All right, we're gonna have the sergeant come up. Sergeant Schmidt, come on up.
Can you please say and spell his name as well?
Schmidt, S-C-H-M-I-D-T. Our last grip operation was a smaller one last Friday night around the central Louisiana area, focused on the fairgrounds area due to the fair going on during that time. We had about 10 felony arrests. We recovered almost 2,000 fentanyl pills, recovered a gun or two. It was based on the personnel we had that day. It was a smaller operation, but it was still very productive.
What was your first name?
Ryan, R-Y-A-N.
The state police have been sent into Albuquerque. They're going to be leaving here on October 4th. It doesn't sound like the governor is going to extend their presence here. Have you guys been working with the state police, and what has that collaboration been like?
So anybody have any information on the state police? Any collaboration? Anything we've been doing with them? All right. Anything specific?
Nothing specific. State police, we did extend an invitation to state police for this operation specifically. Obviously, they had some other operations plans, so they're not able to join us, but we do know and we do expect them to still be in the area while we're on this operation.
All right. All right. Anything else? All right. Well, you guys enjoy the op. Make sure you go on your ride along. If you guys need anything else, if you want to do anything one-on-one with any of the other staff, let me know. We appreciate you coming out. Thank you. All right.